Hey guys, how you doing today? I'm Nikki. Of course, if you watched my last video, I said that was actually part one when I talk about my spiritual attack by demons, negative entities, whatever you guys prefer to call it. In my first video, I explained how I started being spiritually attacked when my dad passed away, and how these entities or demons was attacking me at night, especially during my sleep. At the end of that video, I also explained when I actually first encountered this spiritual healer that said that they could help me. So this is part two. I just want to say this is my real testimony. This is my truth. This is not no fairy tale. Demons, evil is real, and I physically seen it in my own eyes, not in no spiritual world, but physically actually seen it. This is my truth, my testimony that I experienced. This is no lie. This is true. And like I said, I just want to help other people so they won't go through this. So people that actually experiencing this, for you to seek out, and you're not alone. You're not alone. There's people out here that endure these situations. So part two. So I actually met this spiritual healer. I'm sitting down with him and I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, this man is so beautiful. He's so beautiful. I just couldn't lay my eyes off of him. And he asked for my name. I told him my name. He did some things with some dice. He looked at my palm and he just was like, your life is supposed to be so much greater. It looks like when your money, your finances is not going good, you keep trying to apply for certain careers, it's not going your way, you keep getting denied. You can have $50 in your pocket and $100 going out. And he was basically explaining everything that I was going through. I've been trying to apply for certain careers. I was kept getting denied. My money wasn't going, my finances wasn't going right. Everything was going wrong for me. Like I said, I literally just lost my dad. So my finances and me trying to apply for careers and things was going on prior to my dad passing away, years and years. And I will explain that later. So I'm like, yes, that is true. This is, I am going through these things. And he said, you have negative energy in you. He said, somebody did voodoo on you. He said it's a close relative, someone in your family. Someone doesn't want you to succeed in life. And I feel like this happened to you many years ago when you were a little girl. He said, I can help you. And that's where I made the biggest mistake at. When he said that he can help me, that's when I made my deal. When he said, I can help you, I can remove this from you. And I was like, and I looked at him like, okay, well, how much? And he was like, it's only going to cost you $380. And I'm like, okay, $380. Finally, this spiritual healer can help me out. My finances can go great finally. I can finally get in my career. Now that I know what's been attacking me, okay, let's go. $380, I can do that. And I was like, well, I have $200 right now. And he said, okay, well, that's fine. And when I did that, that's when I made my deal with the devil. And I should have did that. I agreed to allow this person to so-called, quote-unquote, help me remove these negative entities. So I gave him the money. He said, he called me sister. He said, sister, I'll call you at 9 o'clock tonight. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, yes, I finally get some help, whatever, because I just was being attacked. And 9 o'clock that night, he called me. He said, I'm going to say some prayers, and you repeat after me. That was big mistake number 2. And I didn't feel right, but I was like, you know what? I can finally get where I need to be at. I'm ready. And I repeated everything he said, and he said, good night, sister. And when I did that, I opened up a covenant for more entities, or basically I just made a deal with the devil. And my first ritual, he called me. He said, you have to bring certain items, and I also had to bring items for his altar. I'm sorry, I should have actually had the correct date. I'll give you the date on my next video. However, it was in October of this year. So October, I'll get the correct date. I went to his location. I bought the items that he asked me to, and we sat down and we was about to start this ritual. So as we're in the process of doing it, he's saying his prayers, he doing his thing. In the meantime, he kept telling me keep my eyes open. I couldn't close my eyes. So he's saying his ritual, and as he's saying his ritual, my body started tingling, and my hand got hot. And he said, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, my hand is hot." He said, "Which one?" And as we looked, my hands was on my shirt, because this is one of the items he told me to bring. I seen smoke coming out my hand. When he told me to remove my hand, he lifted my shirt up. Fire came out. And this is not a joke. This is real life. When the fire came out, he said, "Oh." He wrapped the shirt up, and he told me to leave. He gave me something to hold, and he had me leave. He put that thing, whatever came out my hand, he said it was one of the entities. He put it in a mason jar, and he poured water in it, and it was covered up in smoke. And I came back in the room. I seen it in the jar, not physically because it was so cloudy. I didn't see this one, but I will explain when I seen the last one. And he said, "You have 5 entities in you." He said that one was a baby one. He said, "How are you still living?" He said, "You have a powerful entities in you." He said, "They do not want to let go." He said, "How are you living?" He was just so amazed by this. And he said, "They're so tricky. It came out in fire. It came out in fire." And I was freaking out because my hand was on fire, and I did not get burned not one time. It burnt his carpet. That's how much fire it was. And I never felt it at all. My shirt felt it. The carpet did because it burnt, but my finger never burnt. And that was the first time we did that. And he said we took the baby one out. So he said I had 5 in. So now it's 4 left. And I have to go to work. It's actually 11:55. I will actually explain to you about the last 4 in my next video. But like I said, this is my true testimony, and this is my truth. This is not no lie. I seen it for myself. Fire came out. Yes, it did. An entity actually came out of me. He actually pulled the entity out. But like I said, this was not something godly that was done. This was me doing something that I shouldn't have done. But like I said, I'm going to explain the rest of them to you guys. This is my honest God's truth. This is not a lie. This what really actually happened to me. And I'm going to explain all the way down to when the last one came out. And when that last one came out, that is a must that you guys must hear. This is really true. I'm going to explain to you in my next video. Once that first one was removed, how I was even more attacked in my sleep and even more attacked at home. And I'm going to explain that to you guys, so stay tuned for my next video. You guys have a wonderful, awesome day. And like I said, if there's somebody that's out here that's experiencing this, actually being physically or spiritually attacked by demons or anything like that, you please go get help. Do not be scared, and do not this is my opinion, please don't go for spiritual help. Don't go to these spiritual advisors. Please go to God. Please go to a pastor, somebody that do deliverance. It's okay to go get help. Trust me, these pastors that do deliverance, they know what to do. It's not going to be the first time that they actually hearing this, because when I explained this to my pastor that helped me out, he was aware. He explained everything, what I did and what I did wrong. Please go seek help. Please. I don't want people to go through this thing, because I was really spiritually attacked. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.